Okay. There we go. Got a couple tomatoes. What are those for? Making a salad?
Meters.
Thought we only had meat on the menu here today, Chef Jordan.
Sausage.
We're back.
Tomatoes are fruit.
Tomato is a fruit, I think. We're back. Bonfire Banter presents the Superfans, hosted by yours truly, Justin Peacocksky. So we're here. We got some panelists back on here. A couple of familiar faces. All these guys have been out here before. Marc Scanio, he's back.
Thanks for having me, Peacocksky.
Oh, you're very welcome. It's always a pleasure having you out here. We have Uncle Bad Example. He's back out again.
Here representing.
Finally, get you two out here. It looks like you guys might be related. You're about a half a chromosome off, I think.
Yeah, the two biggest degenerates, right?
Got a lot of forehead on the panel today.
I got about an 8 head, though, right now.
We're going to be talking to you guys maybe about some picks. Obviously, we know the Bears are going to take care of the Lions today. But maybe we'll see who you guys think are pretty strong otherwise around the league. And then the one and only Mr. Matt Kissane. He's back out.
Actually, this just came out of the lining of my heart. I have a sausage that was caught in there for about 6 months, and I'm enjoying it right now. I had it grilled. It was delicious.
Good. It's probably marinated with a bunch of au jus and stuff that's gone down there in the last 6 months.
It tastes delicious, my friends.
It gets better with time.
It does.
It was lodged.
It lodged deep in the lining.
Right
His
here.
esophagus.
So I want to start this off by talking about, what do we got there, Rob? We got Brandon back there. That's my brother. He's helping out behind the table today.
Yeah, we got Brandon here. He's my assistant.
He's the one who didn't make it to the dinner table.
Yeah. I lost the height. He lost the weight. I don't know.
The skinny guys are in the back over there.
Yeah, we put us skinny ones back
At some
here.
point,
Works out
somebody
good.
feed these guys. They look hungry.
They need a sandwich.
Well, I think we got enough food back there. Maybe
We got Chef Jordan on the ones and twos back there.
Can we see him back there?
There he is. He's about to take down a whole slab of raw bacon. That's about an appetizer for Chef Jordan.
That a guy.
And we also got the TV set up. So we're going to be watching the game here, but we're probably going to be just doing a little pregame, little warm-up here. We don't want to be doing all this talking when the Bears are on. I can't talk and watch at the same time. Not very talented like that.
The world stops when the Bears are on.
The Bears. Let's give a cheer today. We need the Bears to come back. We're 1-2. We need a win today. The Bears. So, the team that Dicka has blessed us with, our favorite home team, the Chicago Bears, again, are playing the Detroit Lions today. Should be pretty much like a practice for us. It's light work.
Yeah, I can't believe Detroit even showed up. I mean, to be
It's
honest
a
with you.
scrimmage.
It's pretty much scrimmage. We probably won't be playing our starters very long, but they did announce, like yesterday, I don't know how long Matt Nagy was waiting on it, but he finally announced the starter to the game yesterday. So a lot of good time to get prepped during the week.
Exactly.
It's great to know. I wonder how practice has been going with who's been with the ones, who's been with the twos.
I was actually hoping they were going to start Nick Foles. That way they could fire Matt Nagy at halftime and bring Justin Fields out, and he could save the day and maybe have a new coach by the second
You
half.
think they might fire him at halftime, huh?
I mean, halftime, I don't even know if that's soon enough. Maybe before the game?
First time out, maybe first commercial break.
Exactly.
But Justin Fields, we all have very high hopes. You can pass him in. Yeah, bring out the food. And if you'd like to eat as well, jump out and grab something. Absolutely.
Get on camera here, baby.
Yeah, jump in. We might actually, I'm going to take this, sit these down. If any of you boys need a plate.
We're not that
I
sophisticated.
was
We don't
going to
need
say,
plates.
I like to lick
Just
my
give me a
fingers.
fistful of meat.
Let's see this baby work. Let's see if I can get a little fire going there.
Hello.
Okay. Get a little
Nice.
fire for the table. Now we're bonfire banter again. But, yeah, so Justin Fields, I had high hopes against the Cleveland Browns, and it
Didn't turn out.
didn't turn out too well. Didn't look good. I thought that they were going to win by 40-50, and they ended up losing by a similar amount.
He got sacked a few times, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it was 9. It was just a few short of a baker's dozen.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns were in the backfield by the time the ball got to Fields' hands.
Yeah, it wasn't very pleasant to watch. But
I'll tell you what's a disgrace is The way they made Coach Ditka look really old in those commercials for the Rivers Casino.
Oh,
Yes,
it's
he
brutal.
does.
I think they're trying to make him look weak because the league has been so scared of him
It's
for
a
so long.
tactic. It's
Yes.
a tactic.
Trying to make him look weak, even though we all know that.
I mean, he's in his 70s. He's pushing 80, but I think he's going to live to 170.
I think
I'd take the over.
Over on
take
that
the
one.
over. Take the over.
My prediction is this: around week 7 or 8. Hold on. Oops, that was me.
Good for you. That sounded healthy.
Yeah.
Smells delicious.
Feels
though.
Probably around week 7 or 8. It's a tactic. The Bears will bring Coach Ditka back to be the head coach.
That would be a good idea.
I think that's a good idea.
Stop,
Nothing wrong
coach.
with
Shot, coach.
Coach.
Shot, coach. So, let's say today the Bears don't get their wake-up calls, and it's just Coach Ditka that shows up to the field, and it's Ditka versus the Lions, just by himself. What do you think the score looks like?
81 to -7.
81 to -7. You think it'll be that close?
Yeah, maybe 82.
82, not too bad. But I think Ditka could still. He's a very fantastic tight end in his day. I think he's still got the hands. I think he could do
big
it.
He
time.
might have lost a step.
Maybe a half.
The hip.
Yeah, the hips. But I think they gave him a good hip. He's healthy. He's looking healthy.
Well, like we were saying before we started shooting the show here today, my prediction is the score will be 48-1 because at some point the Bears will become a hockey team and play a quarter as a hockey team.
And then
Organization.
That
Yes.
makes sense.
Detroit
I agree.
is really known for their hockey. Maybe that would be the best bet for them to get points on the board today.
It's the only way they're going to get it.
Yeah.
When's the last
Skates
time
and
Detroit
sticks.
won anything?
Skates and sticks.
That's true. It's true. I think they won crappiest city in the United States not too long ago. I think it's what do you got there, Chef Jordan?
Detroit baseball team, the Tigers, drafted national
Oh, okay.
that's-
Chef Jordan's letting us know that the Detroit Lions actually drafted the Detroit Tigers actually drafted Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes.
Wow, so they got more
Oops.
Super Bowl quarterbacks on their baseball team than they do on their football team. And then they just traded away Mr. Matt Stafford as well, who, hey, surprise, surprise, looks amazing with another franchise. Wow,
Yeah,
I
it's
never
funny how that works.
sunk it. Yeah.
Now all of a sudden he's not such a bum.
Well, he's a backup quarterback. I mean, I think that's the best he could
Wait
ever
a
hope
minute.
to be.
Trubisky's still on the team?
No, we got rid of him.
Buffalo.
He's on Buffalo. He's a backup quarterback now.
And he's still better than anything the Bears got.
I don't know. I think
Justin Fields can't throw the ball from his backside.
True.
it's true.
I
It's
think
very
it's
true.
time to bring Bobby Douglas back.
Oh, Bobby Douglas. That's a name from the past.
Into the Wayback Machine
Is,
there.
is
Matt.
Sid Luckman still alive, or is he
I'm not
gone?
sure.
Bronco Nagurski.
Abe Gibran.
Abe Gibran. Okay, grab a burger. There's some of the salad stuff on the table for you
No
too.
salad.
No salad. You got
No
some
green.
Klotchmans though too. You want to take some of that down.
Hmm.
So today, I mean, the defense didn't play terrible last week, but again, you can't keep going 3 and out and keep these guys on the field all day long. Now, what are we
Yeah.
gonna do today? I mean, obviously we go out, protect the quarterback. The Lions D-line is not nearly what the Cleveland Browns was.
The Cleveland Browns are on the come up.
They're better than I expected them to be. More dominant on defense than I thought they were going to play.
The Bears need to continue to run the ball.
Yes.
When the Bears start playing at the Arlington Course racetrack, I think the opening game for that one, they should put Coach Ditka on a white stallion before the game.
Oh,
So we can-
Pegasus.
Now
we
we're
Come
not-
on
should
Pegasus.
come to the middle, right on the 50-yard line, dressed up in his old Coach Ditka sweater on the stallion.
this
That's
is
a
a
great idea.
fantastic idea.
Thank you, my friend.
We need to talk to the
Thank
Bears.
you, my friend.
Brad.
Virginia. Take a
Yeah,
take
talk
a
to
message.
Virginia. Jeez Louise. Virginia, does she know how to use a cell phone?
Maybe not.
I don't know. I
Thelma
don't
Lou?
know.
By the time that
Thelma
stadium
Lou?
is built, Virginia will be 110.
So you think they're going to move to the racetrack? Or I know you're a big racetrack guy. You've been to Arlington just maybe 1-2 times, huh? Maybe 3?
1, 2, maybe 3.
Maybe 3 times?
Well, it looks like they're going to Arlington Heights. The NFL, if they write that big check to the Bears, probably going to go to Arlington Heights. They're going to have a dome stadium out there.
Now, the one thing I want to keep that I did read an article about this week was that they're under lease at Soldier Field until 2033. They could opt out for $80 million after 2026. So
Correct.
this isn't like happening next year or anything.
No.
But are they even going to let them out of this thing in 2026. And what does that take? I mean, is this a leverage move?
They have to. They have to let him out. It's under contract. If they want to pay the $84 million, the Bears will pay it. I totally believe the Bears will pay it because NFL is going to write him a check for $400 million. What's $84 million?
Yeah, really. Pritzker's worth like $10 billion anyhow.
Yeah.
What does he care about $84 million?
He's got his money tied up in
Yeah.
Pfizer.
But you could actually see the Bears going to Arlington Park or Arlington Heights.
Yes.
I still think it's not a long shot. I think there's a good chance, but there's still a lot of things that need to be worked out. So we'll see. We'll probably have a better idea by next
Hang on,
year.
guys. I'm going to have a heart attack. Hold on a second. This is going to be a
Just
baker's
give him a
dozen.
moment. Just give him a moment. It'll pass. It'll pass. He's a veteran. He's a veteran heart attack
right.
recipient.
You need
Feel
mouth to
better.
mouth?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thank you
Eat
very
another bratwurst.
much.
It'll
I'm
push
probably
it down.
going to. I may have a hamburger, actually.
The grease actually coats the heart.
It
It helps.
does. It's good. It's good for you. Everybody thinks
No,
it's bad. It's not.
the cigar smoke, it chokes down
It'll
the
choke down the poisons.
in the clogging.
In
The smoke
clot.
clears it.
Pushes it down.
Get that cigar in you.
I'd
There
like
you
to
go.
do a little impersonation right now, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay,
Give it to
so
us.
let's just pretend that Harry Carey, the great Cubs announcer, is here. You would interject right now and do a quick little impromptu live commercial read. Is that okay if I do
Oh,
that?
I'd love it. I'd love it.
Hey, this is Harry Carey for the Bears and Bonfire Banter. Today's show is being brought to you in part by Vagisil. Say there, gals, do you have an itch down there on your lady business? Well, the next time you go to Jewel or the Osco, make sure you pick up a tube of Vagisil. You know, the other night I came home, went to go brush my teeth, accidentally grabbed the Vagisil. Not a good tasting product like Budweiser. Once again, this has been Harry Carey for Vagisil. Now back to the Bonfire Banters.
Fantastic stuff. So, what is Vagisil calling you up? Because I feel like that's necessary at this point.
In all seriousness, the missus and I went to Disneyland a couple years ago, and it was really hot. We walked around all day. I got a rash down there on my you-know-what, okay? I didn't have anything to put on it, so I put some Vagisil down there. It felt great.
Felt great. It's a cooling sensation.
It did. It cooled it down. It worked. The next day, I was able to walk around.
That's very good. Oh, we got a stinking Packer
my
fan here.
God.
Watch out
Who
for the dog.
invited this guy? Who invited
Packers.
this guy? Luckily, there's only one Packer fan showed up, but I think that
We had one
who's
last
security?
time. Too.
Oh, the
Packersism!
might need another Packer system here today.
We had
The,
one last time, remember?
Yeah,
Another one.
it was his significant other was walking in.
Has anybody got the lighter? My cigar went out, my friend.
Oh, there you go. There's a nice lighter there for you.
Gracias, amigo.
So Aaron Rodgers, he's walking around with the Aaron Rodgers
How does this
jersey
thing
on.
work? What is this? Like from Star Wars?
Yeah, that's you gotta.
How does it work?
What an amazingly healthy day. We got 5,000 calories on the table. We got cigars. We got beers.
And we got Vagisil.
Vagisil.
And brought to you by Vagisil. So we got the head of security. We can't even have the security guard throw out the Packer fan because it's one in the same.
Oops, that was me again.
But he's got an Aaron Rodgers jersey on. Mark, I'd like to know, is Aaron Rodgers back in a Packer jersey next year?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. I
And
wouldn't
Aaron
agree.
Rodgers spells his name E-R-I-N. Let's just get
Hey,
that
It's a
straight.
common misconception.
What's going on with Rodgers' overall look, his hair and everything? He looks like he's the front man for a Kid Rock tribute band.
I think that's spot on there, man. I think you're dead on there. He looks like some kind of homeless man outside of Soldier Fields, maybe playing the buckets or something like that.
Or William H. Macy and Shameless.
Yes, maybe in the back in the woods neighborhood there.
Definitely needs a makeup artist.
He's going to be living in a van down by the river.
Very soon, very soon. Matt seems to know something about that. I think he knows.
You know, it's not too late, Aaron. You can get into the beauty parlor and get your hair cut, all right? Make sure you do it sooner than later because you look like you should be living in a van down by the river.
I feel better.
I would agree
I
with you.
feel better now.
thank you
My
for
mustache,
leading us
is
into
my
this.
mustache coming off?
Oh, no.
I smeared it. I got it all over my
No,
finger.
you're
Look at
very
that.
good.
No,
Look
looks
at that.
perfect.
Your real mustache looks very good still. Did not
I look
come-
like freaking Groucho Marx over here.
did not come
Look
off.
like the blue of steel.
Did anybody?
Hey, Chef Jordan, I don't know if we got enough food out here for the four of us. Keep them coming.
He's got more on there.
Feel free to if anyone's
Yeah, we're
sitting around.
We're getting a little low on the food on the table, I think. I don't know if that's going to be enough to cover everybody.
We're going to have a good time.
By the way, does anybody have any idea what this shit is?
I think that's cabbage or...
What is this?
I'm not quite sure.
Looks like some kind of
Sauerkraut,
This
maybe?
green stuff.
looks like some kind of thong.
Is
I
that
don't know.
is that mold?
Is that underwear?
I'm not sure what that is.
I'm not quite
confused.
I don't eat that stuff.
These cigars are fantastic. By the way, Kevin Patrick came on the show, brought some beautiful snakes not too long ago. And
Snakes.
the first time he came over, he gave us the whole box of these cigars. A fantastic guy.
I brought
So-
like 3 of them home with me.
generous.
Did you? That was very
Oh, it was
nice.
great.
Yeah, you got to thank Kevin Patrick. Thank you, Kevin, again for being part of the show, coming out, and he's actually also hooked us up. We're going to be in Villa Park, Kremen Fuel for Halloween. So if anyone wants to stop by and see the Bonfire Banter crew out there, wear a costume, come on out.
What day is that?
That's going to be Sunday, October 31st, right on Halloween,
Nice.
in Villa Park, Kremen Fuel. Check them out.
Free ice cream for everybody that shows up, my friend.
Yeah, that's we'll say that now, and then we'll make the owner have to,
Now, Justin,
come
I got a quick
hold
question
true
for
to
you.
the things you're saying. That's good.
You got the fire going to put his Aaron Rodgers jersey? We can maybe burn it live
It
on
looks
television.
flammable. It looks
I think if
flammable.
we make a sacrifice, we might improve our chances.
Yeah, I think we could talk him into it. It does. It looks.
If he needs a place
looks
to
like
ash his
trash.
cigarette, he could just use his
Yeah.
shirt.
If Jordan needs anything to clean that girl off with, just grab Wes's jersey. It's okay. It'll work pretty well.
Now, I have a serious question here
What
for
is
the
that?
panel.
What is that?
Now, I've been a casual football fan. I like baseball more than I like football, and that's where I place my wagers.
Are you a Cubs or Sox?
I'm a baseball fan.
Okay.
Boo.
I'm a baseball fan. My favorite team is actually the Toronto Blue Jays. That's who I pay most attention to
Okay.
because I like the wager. My question to the panel is, how did Matt Nagy not get fired? Did he still have a year left on his contract, or did they extend him for this season?
I think he's been sleeping with Virginia
He has
McCaskey.
naked pictures.
He's got to have naked
I think
pictures.
he's got
Yes.
something. I think Virginia was thinking about doing a one of those OnlyFans.
yeah.
And then when he was filming some of it, and then she decided against it, and I think he's got some dirt on her now.
Well, the same complaints we have about Nagy this year is the same complaints we had last year. So the fact that he's back is just beyond me.
They should have pulled the trigger in January.
They should have just got rid of him.
And now I'm a little afraid because the Bears aren't known for firing coaches mid-season.
They don't want to pay
So
him
they
not
don't-
to coach.
They don't typically do that, and I feel like that would be the best thing for us is just to let's start over. Let's start the future now.
There was some talk about bringing Lovey back.
Lovey's got a nice beard. I
do
think
what?
he's in Houston right now.
They need him at the concessions or something?
Yeah,
or?
no, they need him banging the buckets outside with Aaron Rodgers. But no, I think he's the Texans' defensive coordinator now, or something along those lines.
Is he?
He's on an NFL roster.
Well, the Texans are going to go 0-17.
They're
so-
not looking very good. I think part of that problem is when you go and you get a massage as a quarterback, and then you molest the masseuses. That doesn't usually go well for your contract.
Isn't that what Brett Favre did?
No, those were all. That
He
was
took a picture in his Crocs with his dong hanging out.
so.
But I don't know if you saw the injury report. They marked him out for being horny for week 4.
I did see that. You're talking to
He had
Sean
a
Watson
sperm
again.
buildup.
Deshaun Watson out for horniness.
For horniness, he's a little too blue-balled. He's so they're not doing very good over there in Houston. But I don't know that they're doing any worse than the current Bears team. Even though today we will be getting a W. We're in Detroit today, right? That's in Detroit?
No, it's here.
Oh, it is in home because we're
It's
going.
a home game, my friend.
It is a home game. That's my fault. My fault. they do this year is interesting. They go 1 week on, 1 week off, all season long. They go away, home, away, home. Very interesting. I don't know if they've ever set the schedule up like that before.
A couple teams have gone a couple games on the road, and then they come home for a couple games. But yeah, it is. They go back and forth, back and forth.
But as far as looking forward and seeing what the Bears could do, what do you think that they could do other than firing Matt Nagy to improve this team? I think maybe
Fire Ryan Pace too.
Ryan Pace needs to go.
They
Kaskis need to sell
the team.
Sell the team.
I was gonna say that.
These are all very common answers. I would also like to say maybe we get maybe a left tackle that's less than 39 years
Well,
old.
that's the
That
problem.
could help.
The McCaskies aren't hiring qualified people to general manage and coach, and they're not drafting key positions. You look at the good teams, they go out in the draft and they draft road graders. They draft big offensive linemen
Correct.
to protect their stud quarterback. The Bears go the opposite way with that. They draft the stud quarterback and then they go cheap on linemen and they get the guy hurt.
The Bears just don't do one or two things wrong. They do many
it's
things wrong.
systemic for sure. For sure.
And that's where I'm looking at it now, and I feel like they didn't expect to get Justin Fields this year, and I think they would have went with that 20th pick before they traded up with an offensive lineman.
They got him and they went, holy crap.
Yes, and then it kind of threw off the whole plan. So I don't like to give Nagy and these guys a whole lot of credit, but I think you got to take Justin Fields at that point. You have a chance to trade up. I
Right.
think
Plus, they
that was the
drafted the
right
guy
move
from
for him.
Oklahoma State in round 2, and he's hurt.
Yeah,
He's had a back surgery.
Is he out for the year then?
I don't know. I don't know how
Tevin
long he's going to be
Jenkins?
out for. Yeah, Jenkins.
Yeah, because I was wondering. I was like, I haven't heard anything about Tevin Jenkins. I haven't seen anything. I didn't realize he was out. So I was wondering about that because that's a big pick for us. We got him early. Well, he was a second-round pick for us at 20th in the second round, I think.
Yes, that's correct.
So
They might have us four be doing offensive line before you know it.
I would say if the three of you boys, I mean, we could probably get you a club car or some kind of town car to the field pretty quick. Do you have any? You have your knee braces or anything with you, Matt?
Not right now, my friend. All I have in the back of my car is a casserole.
One quick casserole. What is
I'm
the
not sure. My wife sent me with a casserole today, so I could have something to snack on the way home.
A little finger food.
Yeah, she put those little onion rings on it. It's good.
I don't believe that you didn't touch it on the way here. I really don't believe
Yeah,
that.
maybe I had a sample. I don't recall.
Not so sure. So,
A lot
Mark,
of things fell in my mouth on the way here.
how quick is your drop step? Can you think you could take on a D end right now? Because you look like you're in shape enough to do it.
I mean, I could probably play quarterback. I had one of the better arms when I went to York High School. By the way, they're undefeated right now. I don't know if you know that.
5-0 for our
They just
York
beat
Dukes.
Glenbard West yesterday.
Oh, they beat Glenbard West.
First time since 2007.
Yeah, but how hard is it to beat a team from Glen Ellen? Come on, seriously.
True.
Yeah.
Those guys are beasts.
They
Glen
usually
Ellen?
have a pretty good team. We beat them in 2005 when I played there, but they don't usually beat them. And I thought that they had a powder puff schedule in the beginning of the year with some Mortons and these guys. But they beat LT last week. I did not know they beat Glenbard this
Yeah,
week. But they're 6-0.
I think they're 7-0. I think
I
now.
think it's 6, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you might be right. But anyway, there was a play I had in high school, going back to my old high school days, called the Scanio fartlick, where I was lined up as a tight end and I launched it to the quarterback.
Oh, you do one of those where
I mean, I could play any position on the field: offense,
believe it.
defense,
I believe it.
quarterback, running back, receiver.
I say maybe we throw you in for multiple of those things.
Oh, for sure.
And then where do you think you'd fit? You think you can play guard? Think you can play some tackle for us? You look like you're in good enough shape too.
I could be the ball boy.
No, I think you're better than that. I think you could. I think you could take them on. But based on what we got out there right now, I don't think anything could be worse.
I think it's time for another commercial break from Harry Carey. I'd like to do another one.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
Hey, everybody! It's time for Harry Carey. Another announcement. Quick commercial break. Say there, fellas, do you have a giant dong? Well, the next time you're at the drugstore, pick up a package of Magnum condoms by Trojan. Perfect for the guys with the giant dong. All right, now back to Bonfire Banters.
God, I'm so happy that that we have Mr. Oh, he got it there. He's got it sitting there. Rob seems to have these kind of issues. Good for you, Rob.
I keep that around, and I purposely drop it on my wallet when I'm trying to pick up checks. I go, oh, I dropped my Magnum condom.
For my Magnum dong.
A lot of hundreds. Sorry, excuse me.
I like to see that we're a balanced ticket here. Vagisil and Trojan condom.
We're equal opportunity offenders.
Yeah, that's. I think we all know now that we like to. We don't. No, males, females. We're all good here on Bonfire.
Now, what
Banter.
what happens if you got a small one like the Packers fans?
No, I think that they got those finger sleeves. When you cut your finger and you're working at a restaurant.
Oh yeah, they're like little thimbles.
Yeah, they're like
A lancet. You can wear a lancet.
Wes, our head of security with the Packer jersey, he's got a box of them in his car right now.
One thing I
Yeah, you know what you can do? He can just keep tying it off and just keep using it again and again. You know, he gets multiple uses out of them. That's
reuse, recycle.
yeah.
One thing I will say about the cheeseheads is
Make me a bicycle, clown.
They do share their women. God bless them. Cheers to the cheeseheads for that. All right.
Hey, cheers to all them 300-pounders up
Cheers.
there.
With the neatly trimmed
them-
mustache.
They do keep their women trimmed up there. Very nice. It comes in thick with them, but good for them.
Bears.
I think I need to get into some of this food here a little bit. I've been talking so much, I haven't even been eating.
I think we should have a bacon eating contest. I don't know about you guys. Look at all that.
I'm just so glad Elmer's Hospital's close, just in case we need to.
Very close by. Very close by. They've actually sponsored this episode today.
You guys
Thank
got a
you to Edwards
you guys got a
Health, Elmer's
defibrillator back
Hospital.
there?
An ambulance. They got an ambulance on standby around the corner. Actually, we called them in ahead of time
Just for this show.
just for this show. You know, I got to get a defibrillator on hanging on the wall or something. You
Paddles
know,
going.
maybe that's a GoFundMe we can start.
Get them warmed up now.
And you know
Get
the
'em
Packer
warmed up.
fan is just dying to do mouth to mouth on another guy.
Oh, there he goes. Hey, you let yourself into it there, Bob.
Moving on.
And his second favorite team is the Oilers. The Packers and the Oilers.
Is the Oilers still a team?
They are now the Texans, I believe. But around the league, you got a solid pick for us today for all those degenerates out there like yourself.
Well, anybody going to the window today? I like a couple games. Start off with the noon game. I love the Indianapolis Colts plus 2.5 points in Miami. They should cover. They might win the game outright. 3 o'clock game. One more game I love is Seattle Seahawks. They're in San Francisco and they're plus 2. I think they might
You
win
like
that
Seattle?
game. I like both underdogs. Indianapolis and Seattle to win both outright.
Against San Francisco, really?
Yeah, San Francisco.
San Francisco's
you know,
running backs are hurt.
yeah, they're hurt. They're a little overrated.
Got a very good defense over there, though, in the Niners.
Hard for the defense to score.
Seattle's a totally different team on the road, but I still think that they're going to get it done.
Yeah, but every time you play in San Francisco, you can never be too sure if they're going to have an earthquake in the middle of the freaking game.
You gotta
That's
be
always a
careful for that.
possibility.
You gotta be careful
You
for
do.
that. You also gotta watch because most of their fans skip around the stadium, so you gotta be
no
careful.
doubt about that.
You gotta be careful.
And if you really want to get lucky, the Washington football team should beat Atlanta today on the road.
Atlanta today on the road. Okay, I do got a question about those Colts, though. Carson Wentz is injured.
He's
correct?
got 2 bad knees. Not just one. He's got 2.
I'm so happy that the Bears didn't take a shot at that guy. But
They dodged the
who
bullet.
is starting quarterback for them right now?
Wentz is playing. He played last
Oh,
week.
Wentz is playing. I thought
Yeah.
he was injured. Okay.
I thought Wentz was in Fallout Boy.
Oh, that's Pete Wentz. Different Wentz.
Different Wentz, probably better quarterback, though.
Oh, I would say he's better looking too.
He's going down swinging.
So,
Yes.
I don't know. Do you got any games there, Uncle Bad Example? I see you perusing. Anything you feel strongly about?
The Packers Steelers game, giving away 6.
Giving away 6.
I
Who's
like
giving
this-
away 6?
Green Bay's giving away 6 to
Okay.
the Steelers. I think the
Steelers-
Steelers can make it a field goal game.
Okay.
How long is this going to go on for, guys? I got to get down to Pride Fest on the north side today. I'm judging the How many guys can you stuff into a porta potty contest?
Oh, very nice, classy.
Well, don't worry. The
classy
Cubs are on the road, so don't worry. You won't catch any traffic.
Is that being hosted by Boys Town?
No,
Sound for sure.
wait. How many guys you could stuff in a porta potty? What kind of a name, like porta potty, is it for a guy? That's a weird guy's name, right?
Yeah.
My friend.
Is that what we're talking about?
I've never met porta potty.
Guy's name's porta potty. That's weird. How many do you think they're going to be able to stuff in him?
fan,
He's a
yeah.
Packers fan, yeah.
Porta potty, yeah. I bet they fit at least 10 in them.
That's where the Vagisil comes in.
It is. Boy, I understand Pride Fest, one of the sponsors is Vagisil.
Makes sense.
What does that float look like?
You don't want to know.
One little interesting thing. It's a little bit off topic, but last week the Bears were in Cleveland and the White Sox were in Cleveland playing the Indians.
Okay.
And this week the Bears are at home playing Detroit, and the White Sox are at home playing Detroit. Kind of a
Today?
sports oddity. Yeah. 2 weeks in a row, the Bears and the White Sox were playing in the same city.
And didn't the Blackhawks play a preseason game against the Red Wings?
Is that true? Yeah, that's true.
Wow.
Wow, how crazy is that?
So, I don't like to talk about the stinking Sox of the South Side, but
Why don't you put a little mustard on that?
I like to make sure it's very wet with mustard. So, why don't you tell us about your stinking White Sox? They got a decent chance. I don't believe in them, but good for you guys for having somebody. What's it looking like in the first round of the playoffs? How do you feel about them?
I think they're going to beat Houston easily. The MLB does not want Houston in the playoffs anymore.
I heard they're removing the trash cans from the dugout for that series.
That could be, and you know who the manager is of Houston, right?
Who's that?
Dusty Baker.
Oh.
And Dusty, we trust
He's
you.
a very well-respected manager. Used to be for the best team in Chicago, the Cubs.
I saw a video the other day. It was when LaRussa was with St. Louis and Dusty was with the Cubs, and they were arguing. They were yelling at each other, telling each other to,
They were MFing each
Yeah,
other
they were MFing
across
each
the
other.
field.
Jeez, I haven't been to Comiskey Park since Disco Demolition in 1979.
79, yeah.
Actually,
Steve Dahl.
somebody whipped the Bee Gees record, hit me right in the head.
How did that feel there?
Not too good, my
Not
friend.
too good.
It got impaled. It was right there.
Are you still recovering from that
I
head
had
injury,
brain
Matt?
surgery 5 times.
That triggered your first heart attack.
It did.
Put you in a weak state.
Please tell me we're not recording this episode.
This is on your highlight reel, Matt.
We're live for tens of people right now, so
God, I hope my agent's not watching this.
There's a dozen people tuned in right now.
watching your every word.
All
So-
2 people are
Very upset.
Seriously, I got to get down to Pride Fest. I'm judging the fisting contest. So let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this baby up.
How fast can you get down there, man? Might hit a little tip up. Oh, he's having a grabber.
Heart attack! Heart attack!
Having a grabber. Grab some beer and a cigar, quick.
I wasn't expecting the fisting contest.
Wait a minute. I just got a text. They want me to also judge the quadruple penetration contest.
Oh, geez Louise. What are they doing down there today? It seems very
I don't know.
dark.
I almost signed up for that.
I believe that's known as a DDDDP. For all you guys watching.
plenty of
For
lube in-
anybody
Why would you
wondering.
put this up on Pornhub?
already on porno.
We can sell the premium subscription.
Hey, it's the only free channel left, Pornhub.
We'll give it to you for free. All the best content you've ever seen.
The government will take porn away from us pretty soon, too.
Hold on a second here.
I'm waiting for a
Harry
porn
Carey's back. Hi, everybody! It's Harry Carey from Bonfire Banter. One of our new sponsors is Chico's Big Black Dildo and located in Cicero, Illinois, on Arden Avenue. Say there, everybody! The next time you're in the market for a big, giant black dildo, make your way over to Chico's Big Black Dildo Emporium. Now back back to the Bonfire Banter, fellas.
Is there a promo code that they need to use for that?
I was just about to say there's a promo code $5 off at Hot Topic if you pick up one of their black dildos. Yeah. So and you go down to the Hot Topic and get a nice discount for
Do they have
yourself.
layaway there?
I think they have some payment plans. A few payment plans. They are a little pricey, but they're the best in the business.
6 easy payments.
You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for, quality over quantity.
Don't sleep on the big black dildo.
Oh, you get a free bottle of lube too. Free bottle of lube.
No, I heard it's just Vagisil in a lube bottle. I don't think
It
it's
doesn't-
actually truly lube.
Oh, you can't
They
use
have a
that as
connect-
lube.
Yeah. So,
All right, well, I'll tell you what. You come by here. We got a couple extra bottles of mustard, some mayo. It's the same thing, right?
Nice.
You know, it's delicious.
We got the stuff you need.
You got the stuff you need. It's delicious.
you can use anything as lube.
And it's organic, all right? It's 2021. We got to go organic these days.
We do care about keeping it organic here on Bonfire Banter. Only
Justin, are
the
you going to
finest.
shout out to your sponsors?
Sponsors? Oh, yeah, we got a few of them. I'd say thank you to Mike's and Casey's Meat Markets. Today, they've had some high food costs. They said, hey, buy your own damn bratwurst this time. I said, okay, well, we'll still shout you out there, Mike's and Casey's. Hope you guys are doing well. More Brewing Company. You guys have been fantastic. We're trying to get some orange and blue furs out here today from York Furrier. Not sure that they're quite ready. Would have been a little warm to
A
wear
little
fur
too
today.
hot, yeah.
Maybe next time. But we'd also like to say thank you to Consume Cannabis. Hopefully, we don't need that at the end of the game to make us feel better about the outcome, but I feel pretty good about today's chances. So there's some other ones out there. We love you all. Thank you so much.
Wait a second. I wasn't offered any cannabis.
I think you
You weren't
guys.
offered any?
I have an idea. I don't know if you guys want to try this, but do you guys want to, in honor of Pride Fest today, do you guys want to play how many sausages can you squeeze in your mouth?
We could try.
Give it a shot.
I believe the Packer fan just said
Hang
12.
on a second, Matt.
That seems about
Are we
right.
talking about the big sausages or the little sausages?
Yeah, now we're talking. You have to be more specific here, man.
Are we
I
talking
think I
about
can-
the? Are we
The
talking,
girth?
Are we
I think I
talking
can
about
fit a
these?
few of these there.
Are we talking about the
Easy, man.
Ron Jeremy size, or are we talking about the Matt Kissane size over there?
Hedgehog.
We're talking about the Justin.
The Howard
These are
Stern size
delicious sausages.
sausages, or the Ron Jeremy size sausages?
Those dildos are much bigger than that, correct? Because that I don't think that'll get me off. I mean,
That's a starter size.
but
Yeah, not for me,
Tickling my
for her.
pants, dude.
They won't get me off.
get that straight.
Now, I just want to know, if you turn a ribbed condom inside out, is that now ribbed for your pleasure?
Good question.
That only makes sense.
I would think.
Reverse engineering it.
Right.
Oh, he's got jokes. He's got jokes. Hey, Uncle Bad example. You know on condoms, you know that barcode that's on the condom?
I've never rolled it out that far.
You never rolled it down that far?
At the very base. I was gonna say I've never seen.
Thank
the
you for
barcode.
that softball right across the middle.
Well, now that I think about it, I think you probably told me that joke. Now that I think about it, that sounds like an Uncle Bad example joke.
actually
If I'm being
surprised people
honest.
Still use condoms. I mean, it's not even the 90s anymore.
Why do sailors use condoms?
How did we get so far off topic?
Because those filthy buggers go from port to port. They better wrap it up, you know.
Port life. From port to port, you never know which sand crabs are crawling on your mess. So yeah, I totally understand. So, who's scoring the first touchdown today for the Bears?
Ditka.
Could potentially be Ditka, because I think that we could use him over there at tight end.
I mean, could Matt Nagy come on quarterback? Maybe he
I
might
think-
score.
I think we need to take Matt Nagy and put him in some concrete shoes. Maybe let him go walk in.
He's the quarterback whisperer.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go with Cole Kmet. Mark that down. Cole Kmet
Cole
scores the
Kmet.
first touchdown.
Wow.
Let's get some odds on that. I'll get some
I
odds
was going
later.
to tell you, if you want to say that one, you probably go get a pretty good number on that Cole
prop
Kmet.
bet.
Yeah, as a prop bet, that would probably win you quite a bit of dough.
I'll have to look it up a little later on.
Yeah, that would be a good one. I do like Cole Kmet, though.
I do too. He's an Arlington Heights kid.
Is he?
Yeah, he grew up in Arlington Heights.
Because he was Notre Dame guy.
Yeah, Notre Dame, and he
So-
went to I forgot what high school's out there, but he went to one of the Catholic
He'll really
schools
be
out there.
hometown guy if he could stay
That's
around
why he
till
wants to.
2026.
That's why he
Yeah.
wants them to move to Arlington Heights.
Did he say that?
He said
he's
that.
excited about it?
Oh,
Yeah.
he loves it.
Well, yeah, that would be great. I mean, yeah, the team you're playing for, it's been your hometown team your whole life.
You know who
moved
else
to
lives
your-
in Arlington Heights? Is the Garoppolos.
Oh, I did know that about the Garoppolos. And that goes right to your 49ers pick.
Is that Janine Garoppolo, the comedian?
Yes, that's his
they're-
mom.
She might be at the
Long-lost
Pride Parade today.
Probably the Grand Marshal.
The Grand Marshal.
I'm disappointed the coach couldn't show up today.
I thought he was coming through. I think I might have. He asked me if he could watch the game here, and
Actually,
I said, that's fine.
he texted me he had another heart attack.
Oh, jeez.
How many is that?
I think a baker's dozen. my
I
friend.
hope he
about-
recovers.
You'll know he will.
Is that a Tommy Harris jersey, by the way? Who's that?
Peacock.
Oh, Peacock.
Tommy Harris.
Well, you forgot to put the ski at the back of it.
Well, they couldn't fit it. Too many letters.
Yeah, I get
They
it.
only give you 7. So, not too bad. But I think that today, the first guy that's going to score is Sir Justin Soldier Fields. I think he's going to have a rushing touchdown. Going to get him down there. I think he's going to run it in. And I do believe that he is the savior of Chicago. I think he will be our franchise quarterback, no matter how bad it looks currently.
He's the Messiah.
Who's going to score the first?
Let's get a selfie, guys.
It's going to be
Everybody
Detroit.
squeeze in.
Jeff
everybody
Jordan says
squeeze
Darnell
in.
Mooney.
Squeeze in, everybody.
Hey, here we are. We're going to get Scanio over here quick.
Here we
5,
go.
4, 3. Get in here. Closer.
1.
Hey! There we go. We got to do the selfies live here on camera. But Chef Jordan says Darnell Mooney.
Montgomery.
Uncle Bad Example is going to say David Montgomery.
They're coming off
I love
the
that
bus
name, by the way,
running.
Uncle Bad
Mooney for an
Example.
80-yard bomb.
They're coming off the bus running.
80-yard bomb.
80-yard bomb to Mooney.
That's what you
On
feel.
a post.
Okay.
I got a question. How do you cure the meat sweats? Because I think I got them right now.
You got somebody that eats sweats? I think you eat bacon.
Bacon?
That's what the green stuff is for. To wipe
You
off that swamp
your
ass.
forehead.
To
You
wipe
wipe-
off
yes,
that
this
swamp
is what
ass.
you use. Just wipe your head with that. It'll take care of all your sweating needs. Yeah. There you go. That's what it's used for. Perfect.
It's a moist towelette.
Perfect. That's the only good reason for this leafy green stuff
One
here.
thing I wanted to ask you guys, since we're talking ball, anybody got a favorite sports movie? Favorite
Oh,
sports
that's
movie?
a good one. That's a good one.
I want to go with the couple. I want to go back to the 70s with Slapshot. You guys all
Slapshot,
see
yep.
it with the Hanson brothers. And then there's another classic called North Dallas 40. I don't know if you guys ever
Never
seen
saw
that.
that one.
Davis.
John Matuszak is actually in it, a real football player. It's a fantastic movie. I highly recommend anybody
Hot
who
tub
hasn't
scene.
seen it, check it out.
What is it called again there?
North
Dallas 40.
North
late
Dallas 40.
70s. Yeah, it's all about the Dallas Cowboys peak when they were like winning the Super Bowl every year.
The
That
Roger
was back in the
Staubach era.
Staubach.
Staubach, Landry, all
Yeah.
that stuff. There you
Okay.
go.
Yeah, well, Dallas.
Remember the
actually-
Titans?
Remember the Titans is a
Titans
great,
is- I
great
think it's
football
my
movie.
favorite football movie. But
That movie came out. I was a
different
freshman in
era.
high
But
school.
guys, the point I'm trying to get at, the greatest sports movie of all time, Brian's Song. Come on, everybody cry.
Brian's
Everybody
Song.
cry on 3. 1, 2, 3. Brian's Song.
I love Brian Piccolo.
Gail Sayers, God rest his soul as well.
Kansas Comet.
The Kansas comedy left us a little earlier this year.
Brian Piccolo, of course, brilliantly portrayed by James Caan. Who would ever thought that Sonny Corleone would make us all cry like a bunch of pussies?
Hey, not bear.
Stop,
bear.
Stop, Piccolo.
I'll tell you a good sports movie that I watched recently. I
What
didn't
is that?
even know existed. Greater.
Greater. What is that?
It's about Brandon Burlsworth, the Burlsworth Trophy for the college offensive lineman. He was this kid who grew up, and everyone thought he could never play football, and then he got a full ride scholarship to Arkansas. He was like one of the nicest, most. He was too nice to play football, is what they thought. He was like too
A little
nice.
too soft.
Yeah, but then he ended up turning out to get a full ride scholarship as a walk on. And
That's not too
then
bad.
now there's a whole trophy. You can get the Burlsworth Trophy
Is
when
it
you're in
an
college.
older
and stuff.
movie?
I think it's from like 2000, early 2000.
Okay.
It's not that old.
So we got to check this one out.
Greater.
Don't sleep on Rudy.
Rudy.
Rudy's a good
Rudy's
one.
a good one.
Rudy's a good
Rudy.
one.
Made me cry like a pussy.
Hey, you know,
Notre
sometimes
Dame
it
sucks,
happens.
though.
You can't get too down on
Domers.
yourself.
The Golden Domers.
Sometimes I cry too. Every once in a while, the Bears lose a game. I bawl like a little baby as well.
Are we
So-
allowed to play songs in here? Because I think I'm going to bring up
Da, 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 da.
Everybody Hurts by REM right now. Hang on a second. I can't find it, sorry.
We might also need to get a Bears fight song going here. Hey, there's smart guys back in the tent back there. How about you guys figure out how to throw a song on for us?
You know, you
Maybe
got to say skinny
Super Bowl
guys, so
shuffle?
the skinny guys, so they.
You might
yeah.
block it on Facebook Live, though, if you play a song that's
Oh,
copyrighted.
yeah. We might need to sing it or something, yeah.
Well, we only play a couple seconds.
Beware. Oh, wait, now start over again.
Bear down, Chicago Bears.
Make every play clear the
Okay, we might not know all the lyrics.
Facebook, we don't own the rights to this song. Don't block it. Don't
Yeah.
block it,
We
Facebook.
didn't even
never
get the lyrics
forget
right.
the way
but-
you thrilled the nation.
With
your
T formation,
There we
bear
go. We
down
know some of
Chicago
these.
Bears and let them know why you're wearing the crown. You're the pride and joy of Illinois. Chicago Bears, bear down.
You know what's
Hey!
you know what's going to be messed up? There you go.
Bear down, sir. Bear down.
Messed up is when they moved to Arlington Heights. We're going to have to go bear down Arlington Heights, bear.
Not so catchy. Doesn't roll off the pen quite
Really,
as well.
it doesn't. We're going to have a new song written. Maybe
have
the
to come
guys
up
in the
with something.
plain white tees can write or something, new song.
I think you
John Mayer.
Yeah.
We're gonna get him on that.
Yeah, we'll call him up right after this.
No, it's gonna be the old Little Uzi Vert.
I'm not so quite
Some of those
sure I
guys.
know who.
Some of those guys are from Chicago, and that's what they want. Oh, Kanye West will do
Oh,
one.
Kanye. He'll
There you
jump
go.
on it there. Yeah,
Yay.
he'll bring Kim out. Maybe she'll be a honey bear for us. Maybe.
Oh, that would be
That would
great.
be some nice buns.
They got to bring the honey bears back, don't you think?
I agree. Dicko was on last time saying that. They posted a little video on Facebook
You know,
saying,
I'm watching the
whole
NFL
thing there.
The NFL today. Is it me or is it Terry Bradshaw look like an evil Santa Claus now?
Yeah,
He does.
Terry Bradshaw is looking a little rough.
still
I've
could
got
throw,
him in the Deadpool this year.
still. I guarantee he still throws the ball 75 yards.
Oh, no doubt. He's big enough to join our panel now.
No, I think he's just about at the weight limit where he could come out here. Yes.
Hey,
By the way,
Howie Long doesn't age at all.
No, he doesn't.
Speaking
He
of-
looked like that since he retired.
He eats avocado ice cream.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Avocado gelato.
Speaking of sports films and Terry Bradshaw, did anybody ever see that movie where he's naked?
Oh, jeez.
Wasn't Ditka in that movie?
I don't know. I don't even
Are you
know
talking
what
about-
you're
Kicking and screaming.
Kicking and screaming?
He wasn't naked in that movie.
I wish he was.
They would have won an Oscar if he was naked.
I was gonna say, I know Dicko won the supporting actor Oscar that year. I think
He
for that.
should
one.
have.
Yeah,
It's
supporting. He was the
What's
lead.
that movie called? I remember with Bradshaw in it. I can't remember.
He was in Cannonball Run too.
Remember, he was like the he was
I
like
don't know.
the
Let me check out my IMDb.
he was like the parent. Remember him and his wife
Yes.
or whatever, his daughter
Yes.
or his
Oh yes,
son.
yes, yes, with Matthew McConaughey.
McConaughey was
Was it
in
like
it.
failure to launch or something like?
Was that the one?
Maybe.
Something.
Was it
I don't
that?
The
know.
coach never had any failure to
No, he always lunches. 100%
All right, all right, all right.
100% of the time.
I think next time we come here, we have to have a sports book, a little betting machine here for all the
Oh,
us
maybe
degenerates.
we could
Get the
Okay.
sports.
All on
you
the
could
bottom
get
of the screen.
Yeah, the live ticker.
Yeah, we'll get a live
ticker
ticker. Maybe see if Rivers will come out and maybe bring us even a table. I would like to play some roulette out here. That would be very.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, get a little table.
Get the
out
blackjack
here.
table going.
Yeah,
I just want to. I just want to know if Daryl Henderson is starting or not. That's what I.
Yeah.
I don't gamble on Sunday. That's the Lord's Day.
Eye roll.
The Lord's Day.
Failure to launch 2006.
Boom, bang, pow.
Did you just
Got him.
look backwards like you were about to be
I thought I was
schmited?
gonna be hit by lightning.
You gotta be careful.
I know you looked towards the sky. I'm like,
thought I
you
was
just
gonna
thought
get
you were
hit by
getting hit. You thought you were going
He was
down.
also in a film called Father Figures. I never seen that.
Yeah,
one.
Father Figures is a good one.
He was either in Cannonball Run or Gumball Rally too. He was in one of the cross country.
And Father
race movies.
Father Figures is
Bradshaw.
a really funny one with Bradshaw in it. That's when they go search for their dad.
Bradshaw.
They never knew who it was because their mom was a hooker.
A hooker.
Yeah, so she slept around a lot. And one of the guys she slept with was Terry Bradshaw when she was on.
Okay. I
No,
don't know.
no, he wasn't.
There was somebody else
LL
in that
Zato.
one.
No.
Bill Romanowski. No, I don't know.
Oh, Rome.
The assassin. Who was the guy they called assassin?
Jack Tatum.
Oh, Howie Long.
Good call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is
Howie
Howie
Long.
Long? Howie Long.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're about
you-
the same vintage, Matt.
Hey, did you guys know that the Bears lost out on Bradshaw by a coin flip?
How does that work?
Well, during the draft, it was between the Bears and Pittsburgh. They both had the same record,
Aye.
and the coin flip went to Pittsburgh, and they drafted Terry
Bradshaw.
Bradshaw, and the Bears
Oh,
lost
geez.
out on him. I have no idea, but it
Bobby
wasn't as
Douglas?
good as any.
It wasn't as good as Terry Bradshaw.
Quarterback that won 4
Mike Phipps.
Super Bowls.
Yeah, Phipps.
Curtis Enos.
Yeah, it was a little later on, I think. There.
No, yeah.
But these are just us going down memory lane with these fantastic draft picks from the Bears. So we've had a lot of fun with draft picks over the years.
It's going to be a bumpy year the rest of the way.
I think so too. Unless, of course, you fire Nagy and you bring in the one and only Dicka. Dicka.
Watch.
Dicka. Hey, here he is. We're gonna pour one out for Dicka. He was supposed to be here today. Dicka, hopefully you're doing okay. Well, we're getting close to game time here.
Anybody care to speculate what the final record's going to be for the Bears? Total wins.
I'm gonna say they end up 14-3.
I'll go 6-11.
We traded our pick the year that
5 and
Bradshaw
12.
got picked.
Yeah, the Bears are, it's an unpredictable year, but I'm going to give them at least 8-8.
Is that what you'd go to the pay window for?
That's what. That's it.
Go to the pay window for what there?
Oh, there's a
8
former
wins.
Bear, Greg Olson.
Oh, Greg.
The Cro-Magnon.
Greg, why did
There's
we
a
ever
forehead.
let you leave?
All right,
Greg?
let's see how good you guys are. Here's a little Bears trivia for you. In what year was Dave Wannstedt hired as the Bears coach?
92.
Oh,
Close. Close.
91.
Anybody?
93?
There you go.
93.
I knew it was right there.
93.
That sounds about right. Dave Wannstedt, what a terrible coach.
He's actually a really good guy, though. He goes into a bar my uncle works at, and he talks to him all the time. He's a super
Right?
nice guy.
Super nice guy. Okay,
and,
we'll give him
and
that.
and a good kisser right here.
Oh, very nice.
He had a phenomenal mustache. He's got a Hall of Fame
Did you say
mustache,
good
too.
kisser or good fister?
No comment. Which two? Another Bears trivia questions. Which two players, and I didn't know this, were superimposed in the Super Bowl Shuffle video?
Walter Payton. He was one of them.
That's one of them. Who knows the other one?
Mike Singletary?
Nope.
Tom Thayer.
Nope.
I'm going to say it was the kicker. It was
Nope.
Butler.
Butler. No, I don't know.
Going once.
Dicka.
Jim
going-
McMahon?
McMahon is the correct answer,
Oh,
my friend.
McMahon.
McMahon and Payton. They originally didn't agree to do the video, only the song, but later they were superimposed over the video.
Interesting story about the Super Bowl Shuffle. They released that song in the playoffs.
In the middle, during the season.
They had not won the Super Bowl at that point in time. How?
But they
very
knew they were
cocky
going
and
to.
awesome. 85 Bears to be doing that song before you even won the Super Bowl.
It's like calling your shot in baseball or
Yeah.
something, you know?
That's the babe.
I'm going to give you guys one quick 85 video I saw. Sean Landetta was a punter for the New York Giants, and it was a windy day, but the dude actually missed the
whiffed.
ball.
Yeah,
He whiffed.
when the
The ball, he dropped it and
Flew
whipped
away.
because he was afraid of that defense.
Oh, that defense was very scary. They, I want to say they shut out two of the teams in the playoffs that year, and I think scored 6 points.
They
against them.
knocked out every Raiders quarterback in that playoff game.
Yeah, not
This
good
is
for
hold
them.
on, just to look at the TV for a second here. This is exactly how the Jets season's going
Yeah,
this year.
Darnold.
That's an
The
old,
offensive
that's an old
lineman.
video.
I know, but this is exactly how it's going this year
Oh, he's
too.
not
Is
even
that
with
the butt
Jets.
fumble?
Getting no,
Yeah,
it's-
that was
That was when he was
Sanchez.
seeing ghosts.
That was the
Just-
Sanchez.
That's
Now-
when he said he was seeing
talk
ghosts.
about
Remember?
superimposing. Just superimpose Darnold
Sam
with
Darnold.
Wilson there.
Yeah.
They hit him on
Getting
mic saying,
smashed
I'm
by
seeing
Wilson.
ghosts.
All right, here we go. One more trivia. This is a good one. Let's see who's got their thinking caps on. Who was the first Chicago Bear to score more than 1,000 points in his career?
Robbie Gould.
Butler.
Butler is correct. my
Kevin
friend.
Butler.
Butler passed this mark with a first quarter field goal against the New England Patriots in December of 1994.
You know the leading scorer of the Chicago Bears all time is
That's
Robbie Gould.
Robbie Gould. Gould.
Gould.
Cheers to the Bears. Oh, to the Bears kickers. Let's give Cairo a little bit of love today.
Cairo,
Hopefully-
dude, I love
You know,
Cairo.
one thing I loved about Kevin Butler is he had that one little bar across his helmet.
Why don't
Remember
they
that?
bring those back?
Those were cool.
The vision out of those has got to
The
be
Joe
a lot better.
Theismann mask.
Literally, and they just one little bar.
You're worried about getting hit in the nose? It's probably not the best face mask for you.
Correct.
Padding on it so you forgot to grab it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I think they need to bring back face masks and stop making that a penalty. Let guys just yank each other down by the face
Yeah,
mask. I think
what's
it'd be a whole lot more fun
I
to
think
watch.
he broke his freaking neck.
What
And the face mask.
movie was that from? Well, it was the longest yard. Yeah. Yeah, they need to bring back the one bar helmets. I think that again.
I was gonna say I want to
the
know.
vision is a lot clearer.
I want to
Lot
know the
clearer.
statistics from the one bar helmets. How many guys actually got their faces broken or nose broke or?
There had to be a few broken noses.
I mean, a few, but it's not hockey. You don't need a full face.
I don't
mask.
think anyone
Most
other
of the
than
time,
kickers, and
kickers aren't
punters-
getting touched. More
Yeah, I don't understand why they got away the full.
Speaking of kickers, did you guys see Justin Tucker's
Oh,
kick
that's
last week?
66-yarder
66
off-
NFL record
to
off
win it?
the bar.
off the crossbar.
That
to
wasn't a
win it.
double doink.
No,
That
it
was
was
a
a single
single.
doink.
That was a
Positive
doink and
doink.
win. Yeah.
I actually cried when the double doink happened.
I was
I was
in
tearing.
UP of Michigan.
I was in a
watching that
hospital
game,
room.
and I
They have TV
started
up there?
crying. No, I was watching it on my phone.
Satellite.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going into convulsions. Don't say double doink.
Yeah, take it easy. Hey, give him a, give him a, give him a rock.
Right,
Drink up, drink up.
right down the middle. Right down the middle. Right down the middle. Okay.
Double
He's good.
doink
He's
might
back.
have
He's
something
back.
to do with Pride
He's
Fest,
back.
He's
too.
okay.
He's got to stay right down the middle.
I think that that's what they call one of the
So
clubs down there now.
if our esteemed EP director would be so kind as to wrap this episode up, that would be great.
Did you need to relieve yourself there, Matt?
Now I got to get down to Pride Fest.
You still got to get down.
They're
Keep
calling your
forgetting that
name.
you have things to do today. So we're going to be watching the Bears here. I'm hoping
Yeah,
that this TV.
I'm
doesn't
judging
keep
the
lagging.
gerbling contest.
You and Richard Gere.
And Aaron
He's a good
Rodgers.
kisser. He's a good kisser. Don't knock it.
Don't knock it till you try it. We would like to say thank you for everyone tuning in. I hope you check this episode out because obviously we know the Bears.
Bears.
And if you're looking to bet today on the games, take these guys' advice. They know what they're talking about. So if you want to win a couple shekels, just go down to the sports book and use this guy's information over here.
I got my ticket right here.
There he is. He's going to be a big
Oh.
winner today.
Read your ticket. What do you got there?
Oh, I
Yeah, what do
already
you
told
got?
a couple
Oh, you
of my
already
plays real quick. I'll give it
Oh,
to you
yeah.
real quick.
see what
I
you
like
got.
the Lions to
I took
cover, and that's
the
exactly-
Lions plus 5.5. I
talk
bought a couple points.
Oh.
The Bears can still win by 5 or less. I took the Indianapolis Colts plus 4.5. I
Okay.
took Washington football team to win. Seattle Seahawks plus 4.5. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to round it off tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And the Tampa Bay.
And the-
$30 to win 300.
There you go. I like those odds. Okay.
It's a good one.
Let's say thank you to Chef Jordan for coming out here and feeding
Thank
us.
you.
Hey, yes, Chef. He's came
No,
out today.
chef.
Fantastic stuff. Matt Kissane, everybody.
Hey!
He's came out. Yeah. I also want to thank you for bringing Harry Carey out here today.
Think
as well.
about the size of it, ladies, right there.
Hey, there it is.
Hey.
Get one of those finger condoms.
magnums
We
for
got-
that.
Yeah. We got Uncle Bad Example. Thank you for coming back out. I'm very happy you and Mr. Marc Scanio have been able to get on an episode finally.
Yeah.
This won't be our last time.
No,
long lost
we're
brother.
gonna get you back
We
out.
should do a baseball World Series episode when the White Sox
We
are.
could do some of that when you're crying because the White Sox aren't in it. So we can check
Hey,
that out.
those guys just poured sugar in my gas tank. The Packer fan.
He took his Packer jersey off.
If the Chicago White Sox do not make the World Series, I will streak through the set.
You heard it first. I've had no holding for that. Fires.
Also not a part of Pride Fest.
Bonfire Banter.
Cheers.
Superfans.
Stop it.
Have a good tailgate, boys.
As long as it's not a cold day.
Who's going to shove these in their mouth?
Thanks for watching the episode. Thank you to everyone that's been subscribing, liking, commenting. Keep doing that. It means the world to us. Did want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors. York Furrier. If you're looking for fine outerwear and furs, go check them out in Elmhurst, right on York Road. More Brewing Company. If you're looking for interesting, creative craft brews and food, go check them out in Villa Park and Huntley.
JPL Landscaping and Property Services. They've given us this fantastic firewood once again, so they're going to be keeping us warm for quite a while. Thank you so much, Jim. Mike's and Casey's Meat Markets. Well, we love their meats. That's as simple as it gets there. Thank you guys for your support as well. Jay and Jill Create, you guys are part of the family. Really appreciate everything you've done for us. Claremont Collections, the most impressive private car collection in the city. It is a museum. Go check them out. Consume cannabis. If you're going to consume cannabis. And then Angel Fancies is our newest sponsor, giving us this fantastic new sign. Check it out. Beautiful stuff. She does custom signs, shirts, everything else. Anything you need printed, check them out on Spring Road in Elmhurst. And as always, the Basement Boys. We love you guys. Bunch of crazies there. We love them. Bonfire Banter, keep watching. Thank you so much, everyone supporting us. Keep stoking those fires.